coming through all nice and clear, and everyone can hear me okay. Just chill for a minute. I get a few things together. Here we go. Got a few people in the house. Got D, Dyno. How are we, guys? Let me get the co-host invites. There we go. How we going, guys? Oh, here we go. Everyone in the house. So we got Hinano. Let me just queue some more of my stuff up. Let's wait for my co-host to accept his invite, and then we can get into it. Just queue up that one. Nope, I want that one. There we go. All right, there we go. Sorry, I just ran a little bit behind this morning. Just get my bits and pieces together. Hope everyone's doing well on this this lovely Wednesday night / Thursday morning for me. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, Dyno, I just sent you a co-host invite, so hopefully you accept that and we can get into it. Hopefully someone's gonna start talking to me and not just monologuing by myself. That'd be nice. There we go.
Hey, I don't know why, but it had trouble connecting. But
no, okay, I got you now. So,
how you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
Doing pretty well. Just long day at work, but
no, mate. Tell me about it. Like my work life at the moment has been quite hectic.
Yeah.
Hang on, I think you're coming through a little bit robotic.
I am.
Yeah, just a little bit, but not too much. How am I sounding? Am I sounding all like tinny and robotic, or am I sounding clear?
I'm cutting out here and there, but nothing. You sound great.
All right, cool. That's right. I've got to make sure that my microphone isn't trying to rug me again, because I've had a couple of times in the past now where I've come across as like robotic and like tinny and sounds horrible. But at any point I start sounding horrible, let me know, and I think I've got it down on how to fix it now. Okay, all right. Cool. All right, cool. Well, let's chuck some intro music on. Let's get into it. I think that's the right one. All right. Okay, everybody. How are we all doing? Hope everyone's doing okay, doing fantastic, having a fantastic Wednesday night / Thursday morning. And this is VeVe Wednesdays, episode number 33. Wow. I am your host, OsmanCollect63, and I am joined by my trusty co-host, the one, the only, when Nintendo / Mr. Tony Stark himself, or Tony Stark standing when he needs a stunt double, Mr. MiVidaVeVe Dyno. How are we, mate?
I wish I had Tony Stark's money.
Oh, mate, don't we all?
His Iron Man suit. Yeah, that's about it.
But yeah, I know. Wouldn't it be nice to have either Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne money? It's like, what would you do? Maybe one day when all that collectibles moon, or if Omi goes to the moon, maybe, just maybe, when he's stacked enough. But we see a few people in the house. We got D, got Hinano, Nos. We've actually got all the members of the VeVe Collective here with us tonight. How are we, everyone?
What's up, everyone?
Hey guys, what's up, fellas? We're doing good.
Hi guys.
It's like, hey, bro.
That was a troll. That was a troll.
No.
Always trolling in the background.
Hi.
That's it.
Hinano crossing over into your room.
He's encroaching. He's passing orders.
You're in my office.
Oh,
For a second, I thought it was the.
That's a.
For a second, I thought it was the kid.
It's a metaverse no. And I know it's a metaverse no.
That's it. So as long as he's got permissions. So because isn't that what Dan was saying in the interview with Will Gold's Better? So long as you got permissions, you can share each other's metaverse spaces.
Did he ask permission, D?
He doesn't need to. It comes with the deal. The deal.
It's in the contract.
For the record, guys.
I signed the
That's
line.
No, you approached in my office. I'm working right now, but how is everyone doing? This is now Hinano taking over D's Husk. The Husk down below. There's nobody talking, but how's everyone?
Yeah,
doing
good,
tonight?
mate. So how are you? How's your week been so far?
Oh, busy, but I've been good. How you guys been?
About the same, mate. So busy. So my work and personal life has been mad at the moment. But other than that, just powering along. Like I say, we're still here, still bringing you these spaces consistently every Wednesday night.
Yeah, likewise. We're just blessed to have work, so that's how I feel about it.
So yeah, so just on the subject of spaces and work and stuff like that. So I suppose we get straight to it and shill our special event. So for all of you who are not familiar, I see Fried Labbits, Key Collecting 98, so Kenobi, Nos in the background there. You guys you're probably aware of this as well. But we have our VeVe Live coming up on this coming Sunday, which will be 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 8:30 p.m. if you're in the UK like me. We got Doobz in the house as well, so also a member of the VeVe Collective. Shout out to Doobz. So yeah, if you're able to make that, that would be fantastic. So what that is basically it's going to be a live stream. So we won't be doing VeVe weekends on that Sunday. So we'll be doing VeVe Live, and it'll be a live stream basically involving myself, D, Hinano, and basically any other members of the VeVe Collective we can round up. Hopefully, Dyno, you can make this as well. But I know what your Sunday commitments are like. And
the plans to be
yeah,
there.
But it's more or less just going to be a nice just sort of chilled sort of like hangout session really. So maybe talk some VeVe, talk some crypt toys, talk some market stuff, do some show and tell giveaways, all sorts of cool stuff. Yes, D.
Actually, it's Hinano. This is going to get very.
Oh yeah, this is weird, man.
It's going to be confusing. I'm so sorry. Just assume that D and I are the same tonight. But I was going to assume it's going to be like your VeVe weekends, Oz. But instead, we're going to be on YouTube. And I implore anyone down in the audience to come and enjoy and watch us. And if they want to participate, they don't have to show their PFP. They can come up and not show their face, just like on Spaces. Am I right?
That's
Oz?
true. Yeah, so we encourage everybody to come up. Yeah, come and chill with us. Even if you want to just write some comments, that's cool too. But if you actually want to come up and say hi and come and chill with us, like Hinano said, you don't have to show your face, so we can purely just do it by voice. So it'd be more or less the same as a VeVe Weekends episode. So stay tuned for that.
Nice.
I love it.
Been a long time coming for sure.
It has, and yeah, I mean, like we've said previously, life has been kind of getting in the way, and we've all had like our separate respective projects we've sort of been tied up in. But yeah, now the time has come for us all to come together, and it's more or less VeVe assemble.
Yes, sir. I'll be Iron Man, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. You can be Iron Man.
In the VeVe Avengers, I'll be Iron Man, I suppose.
Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? Well, you definitely take Iron Man. Hinano, who would you like to be?
I'm not sure, guys.
Batman.
I'm gonna throw something into the mix here. I'm gonna be a DC person. I'll be Batman.
We'll have some interoperability.
There you go. That's wishful thinking, right?
I know. Well, I'm gonna throw a spanner right in there, and I'm gonna create my own character. I'm gonna be Ozman.
Nice. That would be pretty cool, man. To have a superhero like alter ego. Shawnee Poo can draw us up.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Actually, so Shorty,
I volunteered him because.
I say, Shorty, if you're looking for a commission piece, so yeah, definitely do a VeVe Avengers. That'd be awesome. Yeah, D.
I was kind of talking and I didn't realize my mic was off, but you also might want to hit up Josh. I think he does, his comic books with the
that is true.
The superheroes around the
Yep,
world.
that is true.
I don't think Australia, does he?
No, he does do one from Australia. I believe he does one to do with the Tasmanian Devil. I can't remember his name though.
Oh, okay,
Right,
okay.
yeah, he does.
Another one called.
Yeah, well, hopefully, hopefully Josh will drop in and he can correct me. But yeah, but I see it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I do like that. Actually, I might send him a message. So, how about we get into some talk? There's been quite a bit going around in the space at the moment. We've had obviously we've had the big announcement of the teaser with the VeVeverse brought to us as courtesy of Tails and Falcon from their demo video. Did you guys see it? What do you guys reckon? I know Dean, and I know you've seen it because I saw it on your live stream. But yeah, what do we think?
Looks amazing, bro.
Yeah, let's see. I know there's a lot of mixed emotions on this, but for me personally, I thought it was going to be worse. And here's the reason why. Went to DCon last year, got to see what the showroom looked like. It was literally like a living room with couches and all that stuff and portraits and windows. That's not what I saw last night. What I saw was an immersive world. Yes, it's not Grand Theft Auto or, Fortnite looking or interactive per se, but that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting a glorified vault. I didn't see a glorified vault. I saw an immersive world. So I like that version 1 gives us the ability to create. I love to create, and we'll see if more people will want to create. I think it all depends on how they market the product to the people, because like I said, there's mixed emotions, and how ease of use, as you always say, Oz, the program will be for us to use. What do you guys think about that?
Dyno, do you want to take this one?
So I'm actually kind of confused. Like, what are the mixed emotions about? Because like I haven't heard that, but I've also been kind of distant in terms of Twitter. I just happened to come by that, which I was really glad because I thought it looked great. And yeah, like you said, it looked like it definitely exceeded my expectations in terms of what I saw last year. And I mean, they did an amazing job with that. So I don't know what the mixed reviews are. Like, what are some of the criticisms and stuff? Because it blew me away, to be honest.
Well, it did the opposite for half the community. They hated it. They thought it was crap. They thought that Tails' video was not appropriate and the company should have released their own. And in some respect, I get that. But it just was not what people was expecting. And that's kind of why I kind of said, well, I wasn't expecting like a Grand Theft Auto Fortnite type of world. But then again, I wasn't here at the very beginning to hear all the promises either. So I'm coming at it from a guy that came in December of 2021, went to DCon last year, saw what it looked like, and saw what it looked like last night. And I could see the evolution of what I saw within a year. So for me personally, I cannot really dog the product or FUD it unless I personally try it first. So for now, I think it's an improvement and I'm happy with it so far.
Yeah, same here. I mean, the first thing I thought, like when I watched, I think, man, fucking Tails must have worked very, very hard to put this thing together. So a big shout out to him, because I have no vault building abilities whatsoever, but to see like the amount of little details and like the buildings and all sort of stuff for him to put that together, I'm just thinking like, wow, how long did this thing take? Because this is not something you could do overnight. This must have taken like weeks or months even. and also Mr. Falcon was credited with writing it as well. I thought it was really, really cool. I thought it was really well done, and like you said, a lot of people are sort of focusing on like what's happening right now. Like what they should be focusing on is what's coming, and it's like Fro tells us all the time, like we more or less ain't seen nothing yet.
And guys, let me be honest. I am completely happy with what I saw. I'm just being very honest, I guess, right now after having an entire day to kind of, gestate the information that I got yesterday. Because last night, I guess I was kind of moon boyish coming off of it. But, I get some of the concerns. But for me personally, I'm very happy with it. I'm very excited to get in there and create. For me personally, I don't really think a lot of the normal people, and when I mean normal, like the everyday user, the people that don't know crypto, will really care if it looks like Fortnite. I mean, look at the kids with Roblox or Minecraft. It was like way worse than what we saw last night.
Yeah.
I think we got to really put in perspective on the everyday user, which I think is who they're really targeting. But yeah, anyways, long story short, I love what I saw and I can't wait to get in.
What about you, Dee? So you got any thoughts on it?
Yeah, so as a normal person that doesn't know shit about creating stuff in the vaults and things, because I don't even do anything in my VeVe vault, I thought Tails and Falcon did a great job showing what they can do in their space. It's not, I think like a lot of people were disappointed because it's not something from the VeVe team per se. It was just not just, it was an example of a fan-made production.
Definitely done.
Yeah, which is well done. So hats off to them. Yeah, go ahead.
They were given permission to do that though. So right? So the team said, go ahead, and must have said, wow, we be like the same thing with Metaverse Life, right? I mean, he's doing things on behalf of VeVe. I don't see why they wouldn't do the same thing with some of these really talented vault builders, finally giving them their day in the sun, because they've been doing some really cool stuff the entire time. And yeah, I don't think it needs to come on behalf of VeVe for it to be official or really well done.
Yeah, I guess maybe like the example that we all saw about like 2 years ago when they showed it at DCon, like what we all saw with the house and things going around and fishes or whatever floating around. They probably could have maybe incorporated that and lead up to like, you have an option. They keep saying you can create anything, and then lead into an actual demo, not, I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying it correctly.
Yeah, no, I think I get it.
I think that's a good point, actually. I mean, they're just dropping some Batman story randomly. It's not like there was a build up to it with anything showing off kind of the capabilities of the VeVeverse. Obviously, this is a capability of the VeVeverse, but it's just one creator's perspective. There's countless things you can do. So maybe a more generalized video, building up some hype for the VeVeverse, and then kind of branching off into these more niche things like Batman theme or whatever it may be. I think that's what you're saying, and that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's like an option, like a room in Tails' space that it's like, Arkham City. But that would be cool to, like I said, to show us what we saw 2 years ago, and then have like the basic, like, I don't know, a video of them showing this is how you can start placing these things or collectibles in your space. Kind of give us like a I don't know, like a tutorial.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Before it gets to the end point.
Yeah,
Give us a tour.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
give a tour, or because when Dan was showing us in Anaheim, he was saying that you can put all these things here, you can go here, blah blah blah. It's like, well, show us more of that, especially for people that have just come into VeVe and didn't see that 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, that's
I
right. I
don't
mean,
know.
I think it's a good point. I mean, like he could start like a little series saying like vault building for dummies, or VeVe for dummies, or something like that. And yeah, and it's like I said, like start with where we were. So you could do like this is what's possible, and bring up like the demos like they had like with the VeVeverse before, and even uses Tails and Falcon's video as a reference as well. And yeah, do like little tutorials like this is how you design a bare basics room, and then you can sort of flesh it out from there. It's like the same as like when you start like a video game for the first time, like you got the tutorial level, and then you sort of branch off from there and just do the same concept with the VeVeverse.
Exactly, especially for like people like myself who like don't go in their vaults on the app right now. If you show us more, like you said, a tutorial, I think that would get more people to actually go in their vault and start practicing, and be more like at ease with kind of navigating through what could potentially be created in the VeVeverse.
Yeah, definitely. Trying to create like a bit of hype as well at the same time, like really. But then saying that, I suppose they don't want to try and create too much hype in case what they're like with timelines. In case they're not as close as they say they are. Maybe they don't want to create too much hype, because then that will create disappointment, and then disappointment will filter into like FUD again or something like that. I don't know. Pure speculation. I have no idea. I'm just spitballing.
I don't know. I think whatever is said or not said, people will have differences of opinions really strongly about it, because even before the demo came out, people were already like, is this even true? We need to see something. And then they were shown something, and they're still, half were not happy, half were happy. So,
No, I don't think anyone will be happy.
No, of course not. No, you ain't gonna please everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But what I didn't expect was like full on backlash. Like when D and I got off the live stream yesterday and we went onto the community and we watched other YouTubers, they were just not happy with what they saw for their own reasons. I get some of these guys are like full blown gamers, programmers, coders, but a lot of us aren't, And so just for, like I say, I go back down to the regular user. I mean, it was a phenomenal place. They're creating a place for us to hang out in, and I think we should give it a chance.
Yeah, that's it. They don't knock it.
Wasn't there just a ton of great things that anyone who had access to the VeVeverse and was actually building in it, all of them were saying, this is amazing, better than I thought. It's so easy. The collectibles look great, way higher quality than they do in the app. Is everybody that's in the VeVeverse a shill, or like were they just lying to us, or are people that don't have access and they see, a relatively low quality video? Because I don't know. I mean, if you look at it, the video is not going to look as crisp as if you're actually in the VeVeverse, right? So maybe they need to upgrade the film making, like the film capturing in the VeVeverse. But everything that I was hearing is that these collectibles look insanely high quality. So I don't know.
Well, we haven't even seen the Unreal Engine portion of it, which is photorealistic, right? And what we saw, and you're absolutely right, Dyno, is we saw a recording streaming on YouTube. So the quality wasn't good, but if you go on Tails' Twitter, you'll get to see the full quality. But I think it just goes to the eye of the beholder. I mean, I think some people are just upset already, and that wasn't enough for them. And sorry, I don't know. It's a touchy subject, but what can you do? Like I said, I am not going to knock it until I try it. I get some people's concerns, and everyone should have their concerns. I think in the end, no matter which side you fall on, whether you like it or not, just be respectful towards each other, guys. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But we've also got sorry to keep you waiting. We've got Noz has come up to the stage to speak. Also got Key Collector 98. Kenobis, how are you? How are you guys? So how about Noz? How about we start with you, Noz? So what do you have any thoughts on the VeVeverse or what's been dropping? So how you been?
Hey, what's up, Osman? What's up, Dyno? What's up, D? Hinano? Doobz, hey, baby.
So
What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
Yeah. I mean, I've had beta access. I was invited. I have beta.
oh, cool.
So I have seen the VeVeverse. I've been in it. I was in it maybe for the first 3 or 4 days, like every night when I got home. But I got off of it when I was going into some of these guys' VeVeverses to where it was really extensive. I only have a laptop, and it's a basic work laptop. It's not a gaming laptop. It's a work laptop.
Okay.
So I crashed. I got kicked out. And every time I try to load back in, I got kicked out. So my opinions of the VeVeverse is very different as far as everyone else's, as far as experience, because from a normal consumer standpoint, I don't think everyone is going to enjoy this to this full capacity. And anyone that's done PC gaming can understand that when you play a game to its full capacity, and then your computer all of a sudden starts shutting down while you're gaming because you can't enjoy it at full power, so you have to throttle it down. And in my opinion, this is my honest opinion, I like the VeVeverse because of what it's going to do for in my opinion, of the community, and what VeVeverse will do is a social hub. In my opinion, that's what VeVe is all about for me, is a social hub. I've met amazing people here all through VeVe, but not primarily just because of the collectibles. I've talked to all of you guys IRL, on Spaces, Discord. A majority of us here all started communicating on YouTube just via chat in the chats. So, but back to the VeVeverse, I mean, the way it looks, everyone's opinion of the VeVeverse itself is based on what it is here today, and they're comparing it to a lot of, yes, the capabilities of technology today, but this is not today's technology because it's Web3 combining with everything else. Yeah, there's other things that's been building, and I'm completely ignorant outside of just the big IP products or Web3 projects I'm in. And I choose to be, because I FOMO really easily. That's actually the main reason why I don't open my app every day anymore, because I'm saving my gems. I'm saving up to get back in the VeVe logo. So I can't go in there and FOMO into different pieces every single day, like I normally do. So when it comes down to the VeVeverse, though, I mean, I don't. Let me ask a universal question. Do you guys believe what you guys saw on the demo from Falcon and Tails? Do you guys think that's going to be everyone, or majority, or even 50% or under 50%? What do you think everyone's vote, or what percentage do you think whose VeVeverse is going to look like that?
Well, I know my space is definitely not going to look like that, because, like I said before, I've got no vault building abilities whatsoever. I'm going to leave that to the professionals.
Yep. And Dyno, what do you think?
Yeah, I said 10%, but I think even way less, actually, because if you think about, I would say under 5%.
Yeah, I'd say at least 5%. So the other 95, will be your professional builders or whatever. But yeah, 5%. Well, but I totally agree with you. I see it more as a social space. I see it as somewhere where we can actually host these WebVe Wednesday episodes, or we'll have our WebVe Villa, and we can all just chill out there with our avatars. And we think of it kind of they have in Spatials, and that I've seen in Spatials from time to time have that, how Arcade has his art parties and stuff like that. That's how I kind of envision what we can do in the VeVeverse. We'll be in our own space. We can sit down, we can chill, talk, and just interact with our designated avatars or something like that.
Here's the other thing for me is that everybody doesn't need to do that. People aren't going to want to spend the time to do that. Most people are going to want to go somewhere. And like you said, the fact that you went there and your stuff crashed, like that sucks. But like you said, as technology gets better, these things are going to be more accessible for just your everyday device. And when, let's say, Disney builds Disneyland in the VeVeverse and Star Wars builds Star Wars Galaxy in the VeVeverse, those type of things, those are going to be experiences for people to come into and see and interact with in a social way. And so the fact that you have Vaultaholics doing it already, it's just going to inspire more people with that creative gene to try. And then actual professional, like whatever Blender or whatever people use, animators and stuff like that already have similar skills, they can come in, they can, whether they're hired by Disney or they get hired by Disney, and they come in and build this incredible metaverse theme park. That's where I feel like the everyday person's going to come. Their home space is just going to be, oh yeah, this is cool, it's an expression of myself, but they're going to be spending most time in what somebody else who's really good at it built. That's how I see it.
Yeah, very, 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 very true. Key Collector 98, or formerly known as Kenobi. So, what about you, mate? Have you got any thoughts on the subject, and how have you been?
Hey, man, I'm in Key Collectaverse, man, in IRL, man. You know what I'm saying? Collecting IRL and building my own platform in my man cave, and I'm having fun, man. Honestly, bro, my son, he's a big gamer, bro.
Oh yeah,
huge gamer.
Yeah, what's he into?
Let me go ask him right now. Let's take this live.
That's it.
It's live right now, because I mean, the dude beat the Spider-Man game in like 3 days, bro.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, man. Son, what game does he play on that? Does he still play what game does he Overwatch? Does he still play that?
I was gonna say, what are the cool kids playing?
Valor? Okay, so Valorant? Okay, so yeah, he's big into that and big into Overwatch. I remember I took him to an Overwatch tournament, bro, in SoCal. And we flew there, and I was amazed, man. I mean, the gaming industry is freaking huge, bro. So if anything, like when it comes to like feedback about the VeVeverse and whatnot, I really do take what the gamers say as Bible, bro. Like for reals. So you're not. I mean, if you hear like, and granted, like probably like most of the gamers I talk to, they're labeled the fudders or whatever, but I don't know, man. Dude, honestly, I think like if you guys were in the space earlier, like with mains, Kiddick said some hella true. I'm telling you guys, man. These meetups that VeVe has or whatever, you guys got to do more of that, because seeing somebody in person is different from this Twitter shit. I'm being real, bro. Like,
that's true.
What Kiddick said, like a motherfucker that you hate so much on Twitter, but when you see them in person, man, y'all like best friends, bro. Like, I'm not even bullshitting, bro. Like, so this, like everything that's happening on Twitter right now, like I think it's good for the podcast, good for the ears. You know what I'm saying? It got me through my run today. You know, I'm chilling, I'm running, I'm working it. So yeah, things like that. But IRL shit, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like this space that we're in right now, bro, it ain't happening tomorrow, and it ain't happening next week, and it sure ain't happening in 2024. Bro, this shit gonna take some time, bro. And you know what's sad is that I'm thinking about is like I think VeVe, the platform VeVe has done more for Disney, Marvel, than what Marvel or Disney's done for the platform. So it's kind of sad to see when they say partnerships, like Oz, if we're partners, bro. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. You feel me?
Yeah. Yep.
What
Yep.
the
I do.
hell? What the hell is Marvel like? Have we ever heard what? I mean, we're all talking, we're all arguing, or whatever, bickering amongst each other. The customers. This is another one that I don't get. The customers are arguing with each other, but the higher ups, like somebody, Doc said something like, he brought up the word assets. I think the only thing with VeVe that bothers me is that no one can say honestly that they own what they have in VeVe. So is that really considered an asset? Because an asset is ownership of something, right? And so that would be my only thing, is if somebody could say something like, do you guys really know if you own it? And granted, and these are real questions, bro, that should be happening. These aren't hater questions or anything like that. These are real questions, right? Because when VeVe shuts down and closes the app out, right, you can't go in there and look at your collectibles. And so meaning to say, I own my car, right? So I bring my car to the car shop to get fixed, right? I can go to that car shop anytime, no matter if it's not fixed or not, and take my car. I can take my, you know what I'm saying, because that's my car.
Yeah, yeah.
Or even my house. Like, if I tell you can't come to my house, you can't come to my house. I own this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my only thing when it comes to these digital collectibles, is the ownership part, right? Because that word asset was brought, and I really wanted to come up, but I heard Maine say he was shutting down. So that would be my only question, and that's really, it's a real question. But as far as the VeVeVerse, I got no skin in the game, bro. Like, if you ask me, like, I just downloaded Fortnite. I haven't even played it yet. I play Sonic the Hedgehog, and like,
classics. Bro, you stick with the classics, mate.
I'm not an RPG dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not me. Like, whatever. But I like fun games. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I'm not knocking like what anybody is saying. You know what also hit me too is I had some empathy for him at this moment, and I'm talking about Tails. There's a difference between sympathy and empathy. You know what I'm saying? But my empathy showed when he was like, dude, I busted my ass, like, you know, day in day out for 2 months. Y'all, this is a vault builder working with another vault builder, and it took him 2 months
to create this.
Hours upon hours to create that. So when Nas says something like, bro, I don't know how many vault builders we have, but how many, like, honestly, in today's economy, today's society, how many people are actually going to spend it? I'm gonna tell you this much right now, and I'm not saying, I don't know what, I know Tells is really, really good at professional gambling, whatever, and he's good at that, poker player. So maybe he does it on the side. But I don't know who's gonna have the time to be doing. And if you do, bro, I need to know what your profession is, because even, I mean, I have a lot of time in the day, but I need to know who's gonna be spending all that time building something. And then what it's gonna really come down to for me is, what are you building for? Because at the end of the day, when you're done building, what is it? What's your end game? Is your end, because it can't be oohs and ahs. There's got to be some type. And honestly, with everything that we do in life, there, how can I say this?
There's gonna be a why. There's gonna be a why.
There's gotta be a why. And you know, the whys in Web3, Web2 is financial. I'm just gonna be real. Like, why are you doing it, bro? I'm trying to either, you know, for me it's spec. All this, you know, all these NFTs. I just bought the DC3 super pack today. Shit's dope as hell. But am I saying that tomorrow it's gonna be $1,000? Hell no, bro.
No.
Like, I'm buying those based on speculation. I'm being real, bro. As far as I'm concerned, whatever money I put in the digital collectibles, that's lost money, bro. That's lost money. For now, until there's a belief, because I just saw some floating around that 95% of the NFT market is down. That's 95%. I don't even know what the other 5% are, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and when people start saying like we're in a bear market, how are we in a bear market? Like, these are digital collectibles. This has nothing. this has nothing to do with crypto. Crypto and stocks, you could say, oh, we're in a bear market, but this is collecting. Like, if you guys go on Instagram or go on whatnot right now, man, people are spending dough, bro. That's why I don't believe people are spending money. Somebody just bought an Invincible. If you guys watch the cartoon on Amazon Prime, I believe.
Yeah.
Invincible.
I know Invincible. Omni-Man and all that.
There you go. Bought the raw copy, and the dude was like, right now it's a 9.6, I believe, but if you get it pressed, he bought the copy at what the 9.8 price was, bro. Like, so I'm just like, what the hell? Like, that was the most, and even the dudes that were running the show were like, this is the most expensive raw copy we sold on any show we've had. Like, bro, so, and I'm not saying it, I'm just saying, wait, because the believers, I can't look at you, Osman, Dyno, D, Hinano, Nas, anybody in this room. I can't look at you guys and say, man, this is all we need to be successful in the digital space. No, man, we need other other people. I'm telling you that right now, because but the rhetoric and how we're acting and some of the titles on the spaces and whatnot, bro, if I was coming to Twitter and be like, man, I want to get into a project.
Yep.
I sure, and it sure as hell, I'm being 100% honest.
Yeah, no, honest is good. We like honesty.
It wouldn't be VeVe if I was new coming into, you know, it would not be VeVe, because the way the rhetoric and everything, the way some people talk to each other, and you can see it on the timeline.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And it's not because of this, and it's not just because of the rhetoric or whatever, but bro, that's the FUD right there. Like, people want to know what's fudding the bags. It's the rhetoric throughout spaces, throughout everything, bro. Like, and for me personally, I don't. For me, I'll be real with you guys. I cut out a long time ago from VeVe. I don't buy on VeVe no more, and it's not because I hate the community and everybody. Like, I want everybody to know I was ride or die, bro. When they came out with when they came out with the tier system, bro. If you go back to it, bro, you'll see.
Yep, I remember.
You'll see Omi-Wan Kenobi. I was top tier, bro. Like, I was ride or die for VeVe, bro. But I will tell you this. Maines asked a good question about what would he want different from the team, and my thing for me, and I run my own business, it would be that the team matures, because right now, and I'm telling you, that word mature, like, to me, is huge. You can't stoop down to the customer's level. You can't be posting shit and mocking people. Bro, I don't care if you're a fudder or if you're a moon boy. You know what both those have in common? They're able to spend money. So why are you going to hate on your business, bro? That's your business, whether they're a fudder or a moon boy, whatever you want to call them, that's your business. So if you're just now what I see when I see VeVe, you know, posting those, you know, those posts, it makes it look like they've already chosen a side. You know what I'm saying? So why would I want to be a part of a team that's choosing sides? If you're a business owner, you don't choose sides, bro. You just worry about your business and making sure that every one of your customers is happy. Everyone. Bro, I got clients that I train. I'm a personal trainer. I got clients that I train, and there's some clients that are just dry as hell. When I say dry, they're like, I don't want to do this workout. I'm like, inside, I'm like, you need to do this workout. What the?
That's it.
You know,
it's more.
So,
yeah,
but at the end of the session, during the session, I'm not saying, oh, you're lazy, you're, you know, or this and that. You need to, you know, whatever. No, man.
Yeah, you're just trying to find them. No, that's cool.
But as far as the VeVeverse, going back to it, I gotta trust what the gamers say. So if gamers are hitting on it because it's not this and that, and I can always say too, like, you know, for me, I'm not biased and just saying gamers whatever, because history shows, no one wanted the computer because there was newspapers, and everybody that was in the newspapers was like, no, we don't need the computer, we got newspapers. And then it took a long time for the computer to finally, and internet and all that stuff to finally take place. So yeah, so when I say that we got a lot of years left in order for all of this to be adopted, and a lot of change needs to happen also in order for this to be adopted. Yeah, and I'll be honest too, and I'll leave on this note.
Yeah,
if VeVe, to me, VeVe is top dog in all the spaces of digital collectibles. They're top dog. So if they fail, I'm be real, and I don't want them to, because if they fail, then it's going to trickle down. It's going to hurt the rest of the space, and we already know that. So if anything, I think when you call people fudders and whatever, I think the people that you're calling fudders just want so much for the company to succeed, because I think they have an understanding of that as well. And if they don't, then I don't think they have any skin in the game anymore, and they're just, then they're just bullshitting. But I think anybody that still has skin in the game, that is saying their truth, whether you call it FUD or whatever, I think that they just want so much for this company to succeed. And you heard that in main space too. Like, and I guess only time will tell when it comes to that. But I'll let you go, Nas. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, thanks for that, Kenobi. There's a lot of information to unpack there, and like I've said before, like, we appreciate everyone's point of view. Like I said, so as long as you're kind of respectful, like, we welcome constructive criticism and things like that. But it's all good, guys. And like we said before, like, if anyone else wants to come up and say a few words, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, so as long as but kindly put, so long as you're not a dick, we're happy to hear whatever you have to say. And in saying that, let's go to Nos. So Nos, sorry to keep you waiting for so long, mate.
Oh, it's all good. I like Kenobi's tangents and his words. They're always
good.
Same. And what he says is he was around for the beginning, and that's why one thing about all of this noise that's going on right now, it's not new. It's just different noise. If I came into VeVe in January 2022 on lenticular drop, so I came in at the peak. I'm glad I didn't come in with a lot of money, because I would have been wrecked. But for about 3 months, so January, February, March, my only VeVe content was just YouTube. That's where I met such amazing people. Shout out to Dee and Hinano, because they were definitely one of the first people that I was chatting it up on all the OGs, or I call it Gen 2 YouTubers, because that's how I was exposed to. But then I came into Twitter in April, May, and Knobs, April, May, June spaces. Doesn't it feel like kind of similar to what the spaces are right now, as far as like the vibes, the battles, the conversations,
I would say so, but I would say that it wasn't coming from us. That it was coming from like a couple a couple people here and there, and like that would hold a space and be like, VeVe's this. But we would all come together as a community, and we would all rush in there and be like, nah, chill. We would all do that, bro. Like, that shit was dope. That was like Twitter gang wars, whatever. Like, hey, nah, you ain't gonna do nah. But yeah, I get what you're saying though, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. So like all of this, just like the market, just like life, everything comes ups and downs, ebbs and flows. It just comes with it. But in my opinion, for what Kenobi said with VeVe itself, maturity is a good one. For me, in my opinion, VeVe, the transparency. Web3 has been known for the black market, and then now black market's all in. That's what Bitcoin was. And the number one thing is the people who are still in VeVe for the original things, like the one that everyone talks about, interoperability, ownership. Like, when it comes to something like that, if anyone's going to be staying in, you're going to be in for the ride. This is new technology. It's the digital age, new platform altogether. If your conviction and your, like the word you mentioned was why, you have to know your why. Like when I came in into VeVe, my why was originally, yes, I'm going to be rich. I freaking hit the Disney Common Mickey Lenticular. If I would have sold it when I hit the drop, I would have sold it at $800. The floor. I could have floored it for 600 and it would have sold. I was like, babe, we're gonna get rich off of this. It's a Disney lenticular. It's not that anymore, you know. I think I'm barely still at retail. It's probably under retail now. But
I would say, would you like to know what the floor is on it at the moment?
You could say it if you like. Wrap it up. I think it's like 32.
Don't do it to him.
I do. I do.
On drop. I didn't buy it.
There you go. Well, cover your ears, ladies and gentlemen, because the Mickey Lenticular card, the common, is going currently on the floor for 10 gems and 20 frags.
Yeah, $30 below retail. It's nothing new. And then now it doesn't matter to me because it's my first collectible on VeVe, and it's a collectible to me. You know, it's what anyone that actually collects buys to collect. And then if it moves anywhere in the future, it goes up. But my point is my why it came in was financially, and then I still collect financially. I still buy on here financially. Like what Kenobi says, that's the honest to God truth. If you're in Web3 buying any of these digital collectibles and you're just collecting, you know, if you're buying to support an artist, you know, or a creation of the brand, there's nothing wrong with that. Support is one thing, but all of us here in Web3 is fair enough to say that we're in here for some sort of financial gain, whether it be today, tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, 2 years, a next generation. You know, regardless or not, our goal is eventually to pass off a freaking PSA 10 Charizard to our kid, ungraded. We played the game and we just liked it and kept it in good condition, and then our kid grades it and all of a sudden flips it for $250,000. That's essentially. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say that I've got a similar sort of strategy with some of the stuff I've got. Like, you know, like probably the pinnacle of my collection at the moment is my Amazing Fantasy number 15 ultra rare. I mean, like I would like to see the day where hopefully, like, you know, 10, 15 years from now, that might help pay for my son's first car or go towards, like, you know, his like university fees or college or something like that. And I guess that's the same sort of vision for any parent. I guess it's just sort of like what's the word we're looking for? Legacy or family heirloom. That's another good one.
Yeah, I mean, essentially at that point, as long as like Kenobi says, as long as it's around, and then they don't all of a sudden they don't stop cash out. At the end of the day, it serves its purpose at one point in time, whatever it is. But so to my point that I was saying is, God, I think I lost it. I think I lost it.
Yeah, but I totally get what you're saying, and also get what Kenobi's saying as well. Like, you know, about the interoperability part of it as well, saying, like, you know, you don't truly own it unless you have like full control of it. And just judging from what I've heard and what I've seen, like, you know, in interviews and that, is that VeVe is more or less heavily licensor dominated. So I reckon if licensors weren't in the mix, they would probably give you full access to it. But I think it's the licensors are the ones that are like sort of calling the shots, and they just sort of have to adhere to their overlords, I guess you could say.
Did any of you guys hear the interview with Dr. Stuff and I think it's Jordan Riz, where David Yu was on it? I
caught bits and pieces of it, but I haven't seen it.
So the clip that they asked when it comes down to the assets, David said, if it ever does, VeVe does go, the licensors have all access to the files to where they could keep it and then maintain the original file. So if that's the case, and if ever it goes down, knocking on wood, if ever something like a recur happens, recur gave everyone an opportunity to take out everything. Granted, it is interoperable there. So I'm pretty sure if God forbid, you know, regardless or not, VeVeVeVe, if it does happen, I'm no doubt in my mind, somewhere in their contracts would have to say at some point in time we would have to have access to these assets. And then if the licensors choose to do whatever they want with these assets, then there will still maintain some sort of value. And then that's my opinion of that take. But yeah, if you guys want to watch it, I think it's on Jordan Riz's YouTube channel.
Be on like Yeah, it'd be like I think it's around the Omiverse. I can't remember what episode, but yeah, definitely. And also definitely check out Jordan Riz's YouTube channel as well, because they do hold some really good roundtables on that show with Doctor of Stuff, Crypto Rain, the Queen VeVe's on there as well, Randy, a lot of the big names, and yeah, occasionally they get David and Dan, a few other well-known faces on there too. But also speaking, I don't think I've spoke with you for the first time. I've got Doobz in the house. Doobz, did you have anything you want to add to the conversation, mate?
Honestly, I just came up to say what up to everybody here. The WebV Collective crew, NosClint, Collector.
What's up?
It's been a busy day, you know. What up? What up?
Doobz.
Yo, what up, Doobz?
Yo, chilling. Just watching some Vikings. I realized I don't work too early tomorrow, so I was like, let me come and say what up to everybody.
So what's up? And also Vikings, nice choice, mate. So I made it through about 3 or 4 seasons of Vikings, and then sort of like got sidetracked with life. But I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's probably one of my. I've seen it before, like a couple times. It's probably one of my favorite shows of all time. It's so good.
I know Ragnar Lothbrok is like the man. Like it's like don't mess with him, Mr. Travis Fennell, as a fellow Aussie.
Yeah, one of the coolest characters I think in the show, man.
Yeah,
he's got depth, that's for sure.
You want to be king? You want to be king?
That's it.
Who wants to be king?
Excellent.
Oh man, that show is excellent, man. I challenge everybody in this space to watch Vikings. Not once, not twice. Just have it on replay. Watch it. It's oh my god, it's mind blowing.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, D, you cut out a bit there.
I said it's on my list.
Oh man,
bump it up a bit.
Yeah, put it to the top.
Tell Hinano to grow a beard out, because when I went through like the Viking stuff, Last Kingdom, all of that stuff, I literally grew a beard out when I was binge watching all of that, and it was the first time. If anyone's seen me, I don't have a lot of facial hair, so it's a patchy beard, but it was it was a funny beard. It was I try to pull a Fu Manchu.
I totally agree with you though. Like just watching it, man, it just makes you be like, man, what if I was a Viking? What if I was alive in that time?
Guys, she won't let me grow a beard. I had a serious shit you not, a Burt Reynolds stash, and I got a lot of facial hair, and she made me shave it off. She got pissed at me when I had I'll have one.
No, fuck that.
My wife made me shave my beard too, Hinano.
I'm being real. Hinano, us Islanders, we look creepy with mustaches, bro. Like we gotta at least trim it, bro.
Exactly. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Well, very.
Bro.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't allowed to have one.
I saved you from the looks.
But my wife's kind of the opposite. She wants me to have a beard. I mean, but I hate it because it grows out, it gets long, you get itches, you get stuff stuck in it. So I keep it short on purpose, just because I don't want it. But I can definitely see Hinano with the Burt Reynolds, John Holmes looking mustache. I reckon that'd look kind of cool.
It was glorious. It was glorious for like 10 minutes.
No, cool. But just on the subject.
Sure, I took a picture. I'll find it, and then next spaces we'll put it up at the top.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we'll see it on Sunday with the VeVe Live, which I'll do another quick show out and say also coming up this coming Sunday. So we've got our live stream coming, VeVe Live with the VeVe Collective, and any other members of the community want to come up and chill with us. It'll be from 12:30 Pacific Standard Time till whenever, basically, or it'll be 8:30 p.m. my time if you're over here in the UK on my side of the world. And it's more or less just a nice little chill hangout space. We'll talk some market, talk some VeVe, talk some cryptoys, talk whatever you want. Maybe do some show and tell, some giveaways, some market sniping, and it's just be a nice fun chill out. just because it's been too long since the VeVe Collective have done anything together, because we get caught up with life. But yeah, and also I just want to say a big thank you for everyone either joining us for the first time or still sticking with us. So I see VeVe Wheels, Mahalo, Nepture, Harmoon, Evolved, EO, Humble, fellow Aussie over in my home state of WA. Hope you're going well, mate. Richard, thanks for jumping in, buddy. Always a pleasure to have you. Fried Labbits, Clever Jerk, thanks for dropping in, buddy. Hard Skull and Nodes. And yeah, and the superstars as well. I see you guys listening in the background as well. Also, love that AMA you did with Will. Very, very, very cool. Very, very insightful. Looks like we got a lot of fun things coming for the Cryptos project in the coming future, especially coming into December. Sounds like there's some fun stuff coming in December. And yeah, just and also congratulations on your Who Wants to Be a Millionaire competition. Just that whole competition, the lead up to it, the putting it all together was a great way to get the community engaged. And also a big congratulations to Richard as well, who was the winner of that million Omi. So congratulations to you, mate. And just love seeing these different community engagements out there in the space, because that's what it's all about. Like, trying to get away from the fun and just enjoying the collecting journey. And like we were saying before, like, about your why. I mean, like, I know why I'm doing this. My why is community. I mean, like, before I was exactly the same. Like, I got in, like, for seeing, like, Walt going to 50K, thinking I can make, like, big money, and that sort of, like, got shot in the foot, like, when everything basically tanked to, like, ridiculously, stupidly cheap prices now. But I stay for the community, and I stay for basically interacting with everybody, and just holding these spaces every week, and yeah, just meeting all these amazing people from all over the world. Because like I said, looking in the crowd, like, we've got people from everywhere.
Speaking of which, from New York, what's up, Shadow?
Yeah, how are you, Shadow? How are you feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling a lot better. I just got out from work right now. I was listening to you guys at work talk about the trailer from VeVe.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
I like it. I'm not like a negative person. I grew up on gaming, but I joined VeVe in May 2021. So like, I don't know what was promised and whatnot, but it looks really cool so far from what I've seen. I think they could improve on some things, but I think it's a good start.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, like we were saying before, it's not like, Unreal quality, or like, the next Grand Theft Auto, like, or anything like that. Which also I'll lead into, like, apparently they're dropping the first trailer for the new Grand Theft Auto somewhere in December. So I read. So keep an eye out for that one.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you guys too, Shadow. And Shadow, and all you guys that are on your computer and you're running all these running these games. Mm-hmm. Like, I bought my son. He has a fat ass gaming computer, bro, or gaming setup. And I think that was around like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. It was like $6,000 for the whole setup. And
damn,
I go into his room. I go into, bro.
Can I ask you a question quick?
What's up, babe?
Do you know what kind of graphics card you got him?
No, I can ask him, because I went into his room today because I heard somebody talking about, like, actually I believe it was Nas or somebody, but Nas brought it up today again, where like he went into some spaces and it killed his like it slowed down his laptop. Look, man, I got the McFarlane app, like, the one where you can check like the leaderboard and whatnot, and that shit slows down my laptop or my PC, bro, like to the fullest. Like, I freaking hate it, bro. Like, my laptop is hella slow. So anyways, I go to my son, I'm like, and I'm learning, I'm just asking him. I was like, what type of computer is this? Blah, blah. He was like, what do you mean? And he's technical as hell. And then, his girlfriend was like, oh, I think he's talking about the motherboard and whatnot. I was like, man, I don't know what the hell. What is it? Like what it, and he was like, it's running slow though. Like, it's not. He said, I'm looking at updating and getting a new one. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, for $6,000, that shit should last like forever.
No, mate, that is not how tech works. That is not how it works.
Yeah,
Right.
especially like computers. You gotta like, if you're not gonna upgrade completely, you gotta at least swap out like graphics cards at like the minimum to keep up with technology.
Yeah. So my thing, I guess my question is this, because like I said, I have it. You know, it's in my house, and to know that to hear him saying that he has to update it, is this is for Unreal Engine? Is it that heavy of a load for a regular PC or whatever? Is it too heavy of a load? And if so, if they were to do Unreal Engine, or if they are going that route, how many people actually are going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another problem. Could you guys see that being a problem too with the load management?
Yeah, so people will definitely have problems. Like Tails Space, for example, like it has like tons of different pieces in it, like probably like thousands upon thousands. So like I'd say like some people will definitely struggle loading into that, but like people will definitely still be able to use it with like a basic laptop computer, and they'll just have like limited access on what they can actually build without it crashing their PC, you know?
Did they say that that's the direction they're going for?
What direction?
Unreal.
Well,
yeah, Unreal and Unity.
Yeah, well, just going back to that interview that Dan was on with Will's Gone Meta. It's like basically they're sort of trying to flesh it out so it's like sort of usable across like different like levels of PCs and gaming platforms, or different platforms. Like they basically want it so you can use it to like its bare basic bones, and it's not going to crash the system. So the like obviously, like, you know, the average person is not going to be able to afford, like, you know, a massively high specs like gaming machine just to play this. So they're trying to flesh it out so that anyone just with a bare basics laptop can get in, experience the VeVeverse, and not have everything crash on them.
And then, fun fact, I learned this last year. The collectibles are built using Unity.
That's right. Yeah, because, like, you know, I've heard, like, you know, that what we're seeing, like, you know, is sort of like, you know, they haven't really sort of unleashed, like, you know, the Unreal side of it yet. And when we start seeing that, that's when, like, you know, the real fun stuff is going to happen. Because, like, you know, you see some of the demos coming out of those Unreal Engine demos, especially that one with the Matrix, I believe it is. That just looks like, you know, it just looks real.
It's still really early, so obviously it's not going to look crazy amazing. And I'm not sure about the job postings they had, but I know they were looking for people. I don't know if maybe one of those jobs they were looking for, like gaming or designers. So who knows? You know, they got a lot of stuff they're working on.
Yeah, no, there's got a lot. Definitely got a lot coming in the pipeline. But like I said, like, no, I'm excited for where it's going. Like, no, I'm just excited to see where the space is going. And like we said before, like, you know, we weren't expecting, like, you know, miracles, like, you know, being the first, like, you know, unveiling of the VeVeverse. I mean, like, obviously these things take long time to make. Like, you know, like you basically, like, you know, high end game. Like, take something like what's recently just dropped. We'll take like Grand Theft Auto, for example. They've been working on that game for what, like years now, and now it's just dropping. So these things they do take, like, you know, a long time to sort of flesh out.
I saw some stuff on the timeline. I'm not up to date, so you guys can correct me, but or like update me because I've been at work. But did they say anything about utility with the coin in there?
With Omi?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about the Omi token. I think they did ask about the Omi token. I think it was a case of they're still waiting for the SEC clarity before they start going too heavily into it, because they don't want to start having them breathe down their necks, because then that's just going to cause all sorts of problems. But that's kind of like what I took away from it. But as for using the Omi token in the VeVeverse itself, I don't believe there was any mention of it, unless someone else knows something differently.
I think that they know what they're doing, and a lot of people hate for no reason. I think that they're just waiting for the right timing. Also, that's my opinion. Hey, that's me. Everyone has their own opinions, right? But
for sure.
I think that like if they were to drop something like that right now, the market isn't ready for it. But that's me. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah,
you know,
I think it's more just Yeah, no worries, Shadow. I like I said before, I think it's more just in regards to the Omi token, they basically just, I think they're waiting for the SSC clarity and all that sort of stuff to blow over before they drop it, and also to sort of get with the Omi token. I mean, they really need to get like some more usage out of it. Like I said, I know, like, we've got like the Master Collectors program, we've got the tier system coming, so that's good. But I think they just need to get it on a few more exchanges, a bit more accessible, which would be nice, because I know I'm personally having trouble buying the Omi token at the moment, because the way I used to do it is I used to because I use crypto.com to do most of my stuff just because it's convenient. I used to be able to like basically buy USDT, send it over to Ascendex, which is where I buy the Omi token from, and then send it over to my Ledger wallet. But apparently I can't do that now because of a travel ban or something that crypto.com's put on their products. So I'm sort of looking at different ways to try to buy Omi now. If there is an easier way to buy Omi, please by all means, I want to hear it, because right now I think my only options are sort of swapping in MetaMask.
Yeah, they definitely need to work on that. That I agree with that. They need to get on more exchanges. Hopefully, because it makes it harder for other people like you, for example.
But yeah, definitely. But yeah, also they need, like I said, they need to make it a lot easier to purchase, and they need some use case for it to really see this thing start moving. Because otherwise, it's just a coin that does stuff that nobody anyway. But I think there have been other channels that have covered it as well. I think the Superstars did something not long ago about the Omi token, about their thoughts on it. So definitely encourage you to check out the Superstars channel. So always a wealth of knowledge and fun stuff.
I got a question.
Yeah, mate.
Because I don't have any Omi anymore, and so I might sound like, oh yeah, because you don't have any Omi, but I guess because I don't have any Omi, I'm gonna ask this question, because the Omi token just seems complicated as hell right now, with it, trying to mesh with, these collectibles and whatever they say about the collectibles, like it has to, everybody puts it together with Omi. Would you guys be mad if they said, look, if y'all want to invest in this Omi token, so be it, that's what you guys want to do, but we don't want nothing to do with it anymore, like, so basically the Omi token will be gone, basically, right? But I just think that like with all the new, I'm just asking Superstar too, because this Omi token, it just like, it really seems like that's the bigger issue. It's not so much the people that came up in main space. It wasn't so much, oh man, like we got to get get these collectibles, or it had nothing to do with the collectibles or even the comments.
Bro, I agree.
I
agree.
Like everybody was talking about this Omi token, and I think that's like when people talk about like a bag, I don't think so many people are so much worried about like the bag that they have as far as like collectibles and whatever, because as we know, money comes and goes. But with VeVe and that Omi token, that's more of an investment. And so when the two words collecting and investing are two different terms, one just holds, to me, one holds more weight. And I think that's investing, because now, it's a lot of emotion and shit like that, like more emotion than when it comes to collecting. So would you guys be mad if they said, man, we're going to do away with it? Because, I mean, the whole slogan, collectors at heart, but you have the Omi token. Like that makes me cringe. Like, I don't put, my collecting and my investing together. I really don't. Like when it comes to stocks or crypto, I don't put them together. Like if one of my toys gets damaged, I can go in the secondary or whatever, and go look for another one. But if my stock goes down, I'm almost on a hope or a wish that I don't know how it's gonna come back up, but I need it to come back up like right now, like ASAP. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really think that that's the main issue, bro. I'm serious, bro. And I mean, you see it like the post like Omi was going to be used to buy land and whatever. Now you can't do that, but that would have been dope. That would have been a dope utility for the Omi token, and I think it would have burned a shit ton of the Omi token. But if no one's buying land, or there's no more use of buying land, and there's so much circulating as far as like the Omi token. And again, guys, I've learned a lot in the last 2 years, but there's a lot of Omi tokens, bro, and the shit needs to be burned or used. But if neither's happening, like 6 zeros is going to turn to 7 zeros, 7 zeros is going to turn to 10. So what do you guys think about that, man? Like, do you guys think that they should do away with the Omi token, or what is it? And honestly, it's basically like a restart. You're gonna have so many people mad, but something has to happen with that Omi token. So what do you think?
Well, I think it depends on how heavily invested you're in the Omi token. I mean, like we know we've got Omi whales have invested like heavily into the token, and some have even done like crazy things and like remortgage their house to sort of buy Omi, like as you've heard, like from other content creators or people in the spaces. So I think it all depends on how heavily invested you are in it. Like if you've only got like $100 worth of Omi, then you're probably not going to care. But if you got $100,000 worth of Omi, that might be a different story. But I think you're right. I mean, like the only way the Omi token is really going to see some mass adoption or some traction is if we actually start using it. And I think Omi to NFT will probably be definitely one of the better ones to get things rolling. And yeah, get that master collector program working, get the tier system going, even get that game going. That was it I can never say it. Is it Temagogu or that manga looking game? Apparently there was some talks of that supposed to be using Omi as well. Yeah, and yeah, get some gamification going. I mean, like we even had a good one in with the VeVeverse. Even if you had like a little like games arcade, you could use like the Omi token to as like quarters to sort of play in your arcade system. That's another cool way of burning Omi. But yeah, they, like I said, they just need to get people using it, because otherwise, yeah, it's just going to stay stagnant and it's just going to be all like pure speculation. But if anyone else has any comments they want to throw in the conversation, please feel free to come up. Like I said before, it's a safe space, so we appreciate everybody who wants to come up, and even if you just think about speaking for the first time in the space, or you just want to come and say hi. So we try to welcome everybody and give everybody a fair go.
Well, I gotta say, the only Omi I ever had was from my collectibles. Only like a total of 4,000 Omi, which is, what is that?
$3.
$3.
Yeah, not much.
Winning. So
it's more like I'm on the board.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I gotta say on that.
Cool. All right. Well, how about we shift gears a little bit and talk a little bit of Omi talk. So, has anyone been picking up anything in the market? Anybody looking forward to some of the drops? Because I believe we've got the Edge of Spider-Verse #7 drop, the FA Spider-Boy coming up this afternoon my time, or early to tomorrow morning everyone else's time. Yeah, what do we think about that?
I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, I'm hyped for that drop.
Yeah, because it looks like it's quite popular in real life at the moment. Because I remember back when it first dropped, I think it was in April of start of this year. Yeah, I was just seeing him like Spider-Boy pop up left, right, and center, and everyone's like getting him slagged. I'm just like, who the hell is Spider-Boy? Like, it's the first I'm hearing about it. But yeah, but we've got a couple of cool looking things in the pipeline actually, and one in particular is the Hawkeye and what's it, the Kate Bishop
Kate
drop.
Bishop.
Yeah,
with the Ronin one too.
Yeah, Ronin one. I didn't actually realize with this Ronin one is that's actually a crafting thing, because it says here in the
so it's a crafting thing, but you have to. It's like a pay to craft. So you own the two, and then you pay 50 gems to craft it, and it doesn't burn. It's not like burning them or anything. So
yeah, that's right. Because I'm just looking at the mini mark at the moment. It says holders of the Hawkeye and Kate Bishop digital collectors purchase either from the store or the marketplace will be eligible for a craft purchase of one Ronin. Hawkeye and Kate will not be burned in the process. If collectors want to craft more than one Ronin, they need to go and acquire another Hawkeye and Kate pairing. And the Ronin, it says Ronin crafting is not guaranteed for all holders of the set. It will be available on a first come first serve basis. So basically, if you want the Ronin, you got to get yourself a Hawkeye and a Kate in the marketplace or on the drop. And for 50 gems, you can craft your Ronin. And there's apparently 600 editions of it, and it's secret rare. And they're only there while stocks last. So if that's something you're into, go for it.
And just one other thing too, they're dropping at the same time, and they're dropping like not as a blind box. So you can.
Oh, is that right?
I think you'll be able to join both waitlists and buy both at the same time, kind of thing.
Oh, that's the first time they've done that, right?
Well, they haven't done that for a while, have they?
Trying something. They've done a couple drops like that recently. I think they did the Magneto and Professor X like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm just reading the me articles. Yeah, so what I've got here, so we've got Hawkeye, which is our ultra rare. There is 1,050 editions and it's 50 gems. And Kate Bishop is the same 50 gems. She is our secret rare, and it's 900 editions.
I wish they had sound for all three.
Yeah, because Hawkeye's the only one with the sound. Because like I heard you saying your spaces, I think or somewhere it's basically he sort of has like the same sort of sound effects as Rambo.
Yeah, with the thwack.
With the twang.
Yeah, whatever it is.
I didn't realize that. I definitely thought Ronin would have some sound. I thought they all had sound, but
no, but they're all animated, but yeah, no sound.
Yeah.
But we also got some Frozen posters coming up too. So, and anybody particularly interested in the Frozen posters?
Oh, I didn't see that. When is that coming out?
That is coming. Let me just see. The Frozen posters are coming on the 11th of November. So what's that? So that's Saturday.
Is it Saturday? Oh, my days, they're just blending into each other.
Oh, tell me about it. Mine are all over the shop at the moment.
That's like a concept art one, right?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like the cards one, like the elementals. But I'll do a little bit of market watch while I'm here as well. So we have our first piece, which is the Eternal Winter, which is they're all 25 gems, and that's our rare, and that's coming in at 1,113 editions. We've also got Olaf Summer, which is our ultra rare, and that's 813 editions. And we've got another ultra rare, 813 editions, 25 gems. There's Anna and Prince Hans, all holding hands. But anyone who likes Frozen, we don't like Hans. Hans, boo. And we've also got secret rare, Arendelle Springs, which is our secret rare, 613 editions. And we got one more. And there's Elsa's Ice Palace. The 25 gems, 613 editions. That's also secret rare. So I like them. I reckon they look nice, and I reckon they look good in any Disney lovers show VeVe space. But me personally, I ain't going for them.
Yeah, I probably won't go for them on the drop.
No, chances are they'll probably all go below retail. What else have we got? We've also got the Miss Marvel comics been announced as well. That's coming next Tuesday, and that's another 6K drop.
Have you found they've been putting out a lot more, like schedule wise, in advance?
A little bit.
It
I know.
seems like there's just like a lot in the pipeline more than usual.
Maybe so.
Yeah, man. I be tripping because like I go in like some of the spaces and when they have a drop and y'all be celebrating and be like, yeah, look man, look what I got, and then they be like, oh y'all, hey, 5 minutes late, y'all see what VeVe's dropping? Like, y'all don't even got time to celebrate whatever y'all get that day. Like they be like, oh nope, we're not done. Here's another one.
Yeah.
Get 20 gems ready. Get 50. Get like.
Yeah. Get the next shiny thing.
Yeah, bro, they're not stopping. I mean, I remember back in the days, they was like, yeah, we about to have, 4 to 5 drops a week. Nah, bro, it seemed like they doing 4 to 5 drops a day. I'm like, damn, bro, like, it's like if one don't hit, one's bound to hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna keep on throwing these spaghetti noodles and seeing what one sticks, bro.
See what sticks. Yeah, I like that.
Hey, and that's where, hey, look, man. I know I be posting my collectibles and what I buy IRL, but I'm like, yeah, we ain't in no bear market. Y'all some millionaires, bro. Y'all going after every drop on every day of every minute, bro. Y'all, whoo. Hey, I can't take no chances though, man. I really can't. Like I said, I know one thing's for sure that I will go for like on McFarlane drops. I'm only hitting that buy now one time. Because I'm ready in my mind that I'm in the algorithm of common or whatever they call it. Like, it's not even an epic, it's not even Lego, it's a common. So fuck it. I'm only press that buy now button one time. DC Comics, I go for them. Like, and I went for the DC 3 pack today. Got it. That shit litty, bro. Like for reals. So yeah, man, I think like hearing you guys now and the way they're dropping everything. Like I used to be a set collector in VeVe, bro. I had like 86 sets before I was all said and done. But I mean, I was a set collector. Biscuits was a set collector. I forgot the other dude's name, but yeah, man, we were all collecting sets, bro. But there's no way in hell that I could keep with the Joneses during this time. No way, bro. I'll be like, damn, bro, poster. 007. What 007 ain't like 009 now, bro. Like, damn.
That's it. So did anyone actually just on the subject of 007? Did anyone actually go for the 007 60 years of Bond drops, the jetpacks and the rings and fun stuff?
I did. I wanted a gun and I got it, so I'm happy.
Nice. So congratulations. Yeah, I was looking at it as well. Like the only thing I would have any remote interest in would probably be the gun, just because like I used to play like GoldenEye like religiously back in the day. And that was like one of my favorite weapons.
That's the same reason why.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Well, let's see. I got about another half hour in me before I go start wrapping up this space because it is getting to 5:30 in the morning here in the UK, and my kids will start kicking around very, very soon. Start getting ready for the school runs and whatnot. But I always like opening the space up, or like I always like opening the space up for anybody who might be listening in the background, wants to come up, say hi. You're always more than welcome to. So had lots to talk about this episode. So a lot of mixed things about the VeVeverse, about the VeVe market, the community sentiment, and just why we're here and why we're doing this.
Yeah, man. Hey, on that note too, bro, I gotta drop down, bro, because this game is getting dicey and I'm yelling and whatnot. But yeah, man, I just want to say thank you for the space. Always Oz, D, Doobz, Nas. See my homies down there, Hamoon, Rich, Nodes. Let's go. Hey. So yeah, Hinano, Mahalo, I see you down there. Fried Lavis, everybody, Richard, Clever Jerk, I see you, Humble. So yeah, man, you guys have a beautiful night, man. Neptar, Double Q, let's go. So yeah, thank you guys, man, and yeah, we'll talk soon, man. I'll see you. I'll see you Friday, D. Let's go.
Let's go.
Did you call him double O?
That's it. Let's go.
Have a good night, man.
Double Q at the bottom. I like it's double Q.
I thought you called him double O Q because we were talking about
double Q. Double Q. I love it.
On that note, man, if you don't stand for nothing, then you better stand for Valhalla. Let's go.
Let's go. No, nice one, Currys. Have a good one, mate, and hopefully we might catch you on Sunday So with the VeVe Collectives live stream. So you're more than welcome to drop in if you can, mate. Then that goes for everybody listening as well. If you're able to drop in, say hi. Even if you want to come up and come and chill with us, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to show your face, so we can do it purely by audio as well, like we're doing right now. And yeah, that offer will definitely be there. And also as well, I'm sure you guys may have noticed, but Dyno had to drop out because he's dealing with some in real life stuff. So he sends his apologies and sorry for dropping out on short notice. But Dee's kindly stepped up to co-host. So thank you very much, Dee.
You cajoled me. You made me do.
I made you. I made you. I think there's only one guy who has half a chance of making you do anything, and that definitely is not me.
Mwahaha.
That's mwahaha. Ooh, evil laugh. Right there.
Are you writing that on your soundboard list?
I am. I know. I've been a little bit slack with my soundboard tonight, but that's. Oh, there we go.
Dang, what the hell was that?
Don't know what that was. That was cool.
Oh, like a train.
Evil laugh. No, nice one. Let's see. We'll look at my notes here. See if there's anything else we can talk about or what we've been covering. I've got the next episode of Relax and Read coming Friday as well, where we'll be doing a live reading of Bloodstone #1, which is the first appearance of Alicia Bloodstone, which is actually a really, really cool comic, and that was requested on behalf of Hinano. So that will be coming on Friday. Actually, looking at it, I probably should have done that last week when it was Halloween, but I was like, whatever. It's still a good comic. Lots of really cool artwork. So yeah, that one's coming Friday. So stay tuned for that one. Yes, Doobz.
That's actually something I picked up recently. The ultra rare of that comic.
Oh, nice.
I really like that cover.
Yeah, same. It's definitely on my list of things to pick up as well. Which is done by Romita Jones, I believe.
I can't remember right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Romita Jones cover. Which she has like a lot of work scattered throughout the app. Like, and it does a lot of strong female sort of looking characters. I think some of her stuff is Romita Jones. What she's done? She's done the FA Monica Rambeau one. That's one of hers. She's also done Edge of Spider-Verse number. I can't see it, but it's the one with SB and D. Yeah, she did Gwen Stacy. That's another big one. She also did the one with
another one of my favorite covers too.
That one
too.
Yeah, I got that one as well. And there's like a whole list of other covers that she's done, but I can't name half of them off the top of my head. That's what happens when you try and do these things on the spot.
Yeah, definitely. There's just so many comics now. It's so like sometimes I'll be looking through and I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot we have that comic.
Yeah, same. But and it's good, like, you know, like I mean, I always enjoy, like, you know, when they drop like different like comic book titles, like, you know, always sort of mixes up a little bit, and it's even good that they're trying to sort of branch into different types of comics now, like, you know, not just Marvel comics. Now we've got, like, you know, we've got the Disney ones, we've got the Tarzan comics, everyone's favorite comic, and we've also got, like, you know, the independent ones now. We also got like, you know, the Addiction. We've got the Ron English comic. I mean, I personally would like to see more of that sort of stuff, more like, you know, independent sort of artists.
Ooh, the Addiction has another cover that I really like too. The Art Germ one.
That's the one. Yeah, that Art Germ one is really, really nice.
Super badass.
Yeah. And also, I believe there is a second one coming soon as well, because I think is it Vincent Zerzolo said there is a second one in the works. So hopefully we might see that on VeVe soon. Very, very cool. So what about you, Dave? Have you picked up any comics or anything in the market lately?
I know I did. I just can't think of it.
Can't think of what it is.
Hold on, I'm trying to go in. What was the most recent one we had?
The most recent one we had was the Tarzan, which
no, not that.
Superior
before that.
Spider-Man.
Superior Spider-Man, yeah. Issue number 700.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has some nice covers in it as well. Like I didn't realize that Ultra Rare is actually the original cover that they were intending to use for the Amazing Fantasy number 15.
Yeah, I had to grab one of those up for sure.
Yeah, because I think that one's probably like performing the highest out of the lot at the moment.
Yeah, I think so. Last time I checked, it was above the SR.
Let me have a look. Actually, I'll do a quick little bit of market watch. So for the Amazing Spider-Man number 700, the Ultra Rare is currently going for is going for 89 gems and 99 frags on the floor, which is really good considering the Secret Rare is the Secret Rare is going for 49 gems and 99 frags on the floor.
Oh man, that's low.
So yeah, totally flipped it.
Last time I checked, I think it was like 60, 65 maybe for the Secret Rare, and like 85 or so for the Ultra.
Yeah, right. Oh, Nos has got his hand up. Yeah, Nos.
Yeah, I was just gonna say good night, you guys. Thanks, Ozman, for hosting the space. I'm gonna get off the space right now. Probably hop on some Wild Rift, some gaming a little bit. But y'all have a good night. D, Hinano, Doobz, Shadow, MC, Hamoon, Rich, Humble, Nodes, Richard, Fried Labbits, Double Quill, Socialize, Clever Jerk. You guys all have a good night. Sorry, were you gonna say something, D?
No, that was something in my background. I'm so sorry.
Okay, good. All right, good night, y'all. You have a good one.
Yeah, no one knows. So thanks for coming up and speaking, mate. Always a pleasure having the space. Hopefully, we'll catch you on Sunday for the VeVe Live.
I'll see what's up. Peace out, guys.
Nice one. Take care, mate. Yes, D.
Yeah, actually gotta dip out too. We're gonna stream a short one in a little bit. But you got this, Oz, man. I have faith in you. You'll kill it. Thank you for having me on. And everyone have a good night.
Oh, well, actually, on second thought, D, I think I might have to start closing up the space myself now because I can just hear the pitter patter of feet above my head because I think my son just got out of bed. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do the same, guys. Yeah, sorry guys. I think my kids are about to come on rugby because my son is having this annoying habit of waking up like at stupid o'clock in the morning and not going back to bed. So that's kids for you. But I might have to go do the dad thing. But all right, I'll start wrapping the space up now because I think I don't have much time. But I just want to say big thank you to everybody who's taking the time to listen to the space tonight. I'm sorry I have to sort of cut it a bit short. Big thank you to everybody who's like I said, been listening with us. I see Neptune, Hamoon, Humble, Richard, Fried Labbits, Heart Skull, Rich, Jordan, Hinano, Doobz, Social Z. So thanks for dropping in, guys, and listening in. I hope you have enjoyed the content, and hopefully you can join us next week for VeVe Live, which will be our live stream with the VeVe Collective. And in case you're not sure who the VeVe Collective is or haven't heard of us before, we're basically just a collectors group where we love to share our love of collecting, and we just like interacting with like-minded individuals, and just share our love of digital collecting, whether it be Marvel, DC, Cryptoys, Palm, VeVe, McFarlane, anything you're into. So it's just a nice big sort of like geek out group. And we've got our live stream coming on Sunday, which will be from 8:30 p.m. UK time if you're over on my side of the world, or it will be 12:30 to 12:30 p.m. Sunday afternoon if you're over on the Pacific Standard Time. It's a welcome space, so if you want to just chill and listen in the background, by all means do so. But if you want to come up and be part of it, we're welcome to do so as well. You don't have to show your face. So if you want to just talk like we are doing like right now, you're more than welcome to. And also I'll do a big quick shout out to our members before I start wrapping some spaces up because I can hear tiny feet pattering above my head. So it's only going to be a matter of time for my kids to come and kick my door in. But I just want to say a big thank you and a big shout out to The Real Uncommon Podcast, My Collectables, K Collections, Evolve Collects, Collectors Gone Digital, formerly known as VeVe Investments, also goes by the name of Josh, Double Quill, so big shout out to Double Quill with a blog on Medium, always a fun read. We've got Chris Severs with his blog on Go Collect. We've got Dr. Strange with All Things Strange with his Stack and Slack videos. The Three Biggest Bro with a bare minimum when he jumps up and does his live streams from time to time. Shawnee Poo with Shawnee Poo Tube. Informant with BE and Mo in their Skin and Bones channel. Also a big shout out to Mr. Falcon and with his Spotify channel, Watching Films on the Toilet, which he does with his co-host Eamon. So check that out on the Spotify. Also, again, a big shout out to Tails and Falcon as well for that amazing VeVeverse intro. Very, very cool. And like I said before in the space, very excited to see where what comes of it and what other people come up with when we eventually get access to it. And also a big shout out to myself. I also do Relax and Read every Friday night here in the UK, where I do live readings of the comic books that we have on VeVe. And this Friday, I will be doing a live reading of Bloodstone #1, Bloodstone, which was requested by Hinano. So if you're around, we'll be basically going over the comic, reading it, and checking out some of the interior artwork, some of the story. It looks very Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So if you're into that sort of stuff, come join me there. If not, you can always catch the replay on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel, and you can also
I don't hear you. Is it just me?
I got rugged by my own space. Sorry. Anyway, I just want to come back real quick and just say, big thank you to everybody. This has been VeVe Wednesdays episode 33. So I've been your host, Osman Collect 63. Thanks again for joining me. Have a good one. And I will hopefully see you all on Sunday or maybe on Friday for Relax and Read.
Thanks, Osman. Catch you guys later.
Take care, everyone. Have a good one and talk later.